right, thanks to our awesome, wonderful sponsors for making the GSL possible. And thanks to you guys at home for watching. Here we have a Protoss player named... They're really going quick on the intros today, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. It's puzzle fighting time. Ever played Puzzle Fighter? Oh, never mind. There's our Terran player. Winner of the last game with an awesome strat. He is...
And it's sponsor, jjakji.
I heard about this game, and what platform was this game for?
It was, well, I played it in the arcade, but I think it was out for pretty much nearly...
Was it on Nintendo 64?
It was on a couple of systems. I don't think it was on Nintendo 64.
Okay.
I think it was on like Sega Saturn, actually. Like maybe PlayStation. I can't remember. It wasn't out very much, but...
Okay, well I never played it, but I heard a lot about it. Did you ever play Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
Not really. I played it a little bit. But
I love that game, man. But Dr. Mario is the best puzzle game of all time.
Dr. Mario,
Dr. Mario is the best puzzle game of all time.
I'll have to think about that one before I give a response. So I don't know, man. Dr. Mario was good, but there were some good puzzle games out there. Command Center first for jjakji. Not really surprising at all.
On the other side of things, we have
Nexus. There it is.
So now we can talk more about puzzle games.
That's right. Well, while these main buildings build for these players, I don't know, Tetris is like the original, man. It's tough to say anything's better.
Tetris is good. I like how Tetris is competitive, whereas Dr. Mario is oftentimes hard to be competitive. I played a little bit of the competitive Dr. Mario, but it was not the same.
Competitive Dr. Mario, huh?
Yeah, man. There are a lot of tournaments for that, actually.
I played Dr. Mario in Smash Brothers. Well, I don't know. The thing is... Oh, did you ever play Zoop?
No, I've never...
Z-O-O-P?
I've never even heard of that, actually.
It was like back in the mid-90s. It was popular for a little while. Some people know what I'm talking about. But that was a pretty good puzzle game. I don't know. I don't play a lot of puzzle games. I was playing Killer Instinct and Primal Rage and Mortal Kombat at the time. Street Fighter and not Virtua Fighter.
Well, now we're starting to get these builds fleshed out. Double barracks for jjakji. No gas is taken just yet. We may see him go up to 4 barracks and put some marine pressure on. Not the best map for that, though.
Yeah, we've even seen some players go up to like 5 barracks on this. But again, like you said, it's not the best map for it. They'd have to go a long way. It's kind of a winding path. Narrowish chokes.
Another option that I hadn't considered was just making a fast 3rd command center.
Oh, that's true
inside
as well.
of your main and then lifting it out if things are safe.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him do... Well, I don't know. You might be right about that.
I mean, he's just not making any gas. He's sticking with the 2 barracks. I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah. Meanwhile, Puzzle chrono boosting out his first Stalker.
Yep, there's 1 gas now. 2 gas.
Okay,
so it's going to be more of a normal build.
Seems like a little bit late for those gases, but...
It seems like that, except what he decided was that he's not going to skip any Marines or any SCVs. If you want to get the 2 gas right away, you have to pick one of those and skip on it a little bit. So he just was like, all right, I'm going to actually wait until I legitimately have the minerals to get these 2 gas. So that's okay. It's just a very economical way of doing it.
Yeah, and it allows him to get those Marines out. That SCV wasn't really able to see a whole lot in Puzzle's base. There wasn't a lot in 2C. Puzzle not really tipping his hand just yet. Only taking his first 2 gases, has not yet added any additional gateways.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jakji getting his 3rd barracks and his factory. So yeah, playing very, very economical. Not skipping a single SCV or Marine until right now, actually. Oh, no, never mind. You did start those 2 Marines. So.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Stalker getting caught. Bit of a miss.
Whoops.
Rally there by Puzzle.
Those Marines are just waiting for him, man.
Robo going down for Puzzle. That's risky in this situation.
Yep, along with a couple more gateways.
That's a little bit safer. He's seen that there are a lot of Marines. If Jjakji decided to pressure him, he could be in trouble. Yeah. 2 reactors in the tech lab going down.
Okay. So we're going to see the starport then right after the factory, and it's just going to go into normal Marine Marauder medevac.
In fact, he may even use one of those reactors on the barracks later for that starport.
Yep. And there's
making a tech lab
right now.
Yeah, you're making a tech lab on the factory. You're probably going to do some switching, some musical chairs in his base for all those add-ons.
Yeah, making a bunker somewhat unnecessarily, but he's worried about those little gateway timings you can see sometimes. So yeah, you get it back. most of it back anyway.
Most of it.
Most. 75%.
75%. 75
About.
minutes, you know.
Yeah. Double forage for Puzzle. So he is going to be going to that style. Only one engineering bay for jjakji. It's a little bit more normal, a little bit more what we're used to seeing. jjakji is a very solid player, but maybe not one of the most progressive ones we've seen. Oh, except he's getting siege tanks in siege mode.
Yeah, so no musical chairs going on with those add-ons.
I'm like, is this a ladder build? See that all the time, you know?
Well, so jjakji is going to come, or rather, Puzzle's going to come near, try to scout what's going on, but there's a missile turret in the observer's path, so the observer is probably not going to see us, which is going to be really bad.
Yeah, he's got his Marines positioned as such to watch for that too. Oh, he's getting the observer. Does not see the factory. He only sees those 3 barracks, so this could actually be a really nice little timing for jjakji to hit that. Oh, what is this? Oh, he's going to use that barracks for vision. That's a brilliant idea by jjakji to proxy that 4th barracks. Oh, this is actually such a smart build.
I like this a lot, and next is going down for Puzzle, which is a smart decision considering what's going on, but it's going to be hard for him to hold it without knowing what's coming.
Oh, I'm so excited. People haven't been doing this enough, man, using proxy barracks for vision.
Yeah, it's quite exciting to see players using mech units in this matchup.
Yeah.
SCV is being pulled here just a little bit. He sees everything,
he
though.
does.
Even the SCV is...
Oh, he's going to have a little bit of time to prepare, but not a whole lot.
Chrono boosting that Immortal out. His upgrades are almost done at 1-1. That's going to be quite helpful.
Yeah,
jjakji has combat shields, but Stim is not quite done.
This is going to be a scary push either way. It's not going to be very fast. It's going to be kind of slow and methodical. He's going to try to contain his opponent, make sure he doesn't get a 3rd.
He cancels his Nexus immediately. It makes a Dark Shrine.
It's a good idea. But I think we're going to see some turrets up by this army of jjakji. You notice he got the engineering bay.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to put turrets up, bunkers up.
Yep.
He's going to use that barracks for vision.
Gets the observer, beautifully done. And now Puzzle could be in a lot of trouble here. He's making a Warp Prism. I like that response. He's going to be able to do some damage potentially with that as well.
He's going to want to try to warp in units and go for a flank, but he may have allowed jjakji to get him too contained here. He actually might not be able to break out of this.
Yeah, this is a pretty heavy contained setup by jjakji here.
jjakji making a command center back at home.
Yeah, the DTs that are going to be dropped into jjakji's base still could cause some problems, potentially, because everything's being rallied down there. But
very true.
We'll see. We'll see how he handles it, but this is just...
And again, Puzzle making a 2nd Twilight Council. You did that last game as well.
Second Dark Shrine, you mean, actually. Oh, no, that's not a second one. But I'm actually just going crazy, apparently. Never mind what I said.
Well, Puzzle is going a little bit crazy, too, trying to hold this attack off. Sending a DT down, but there is that Twilight Council, or rather that...
turret. Oh, we're both going crazy.
There's a turret in the main base of jjakji with some
that turret
Marines.
Too.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, he's not going to be able to drop. jjakji is just too well prepared.
Everything going so well.
This is some awesome TVP, man.
Looks like he made the 2nd Twilight Council knowing that his 1st one would be destroyed here.
Yeah. Definitely a good idea.
His forge is now completely unpowered.
Yep.
Gateway's under fire, and I can't see jjakji losing this game.
No, he has really played this beautifully. I mean, he does need to worry a little bit about this. Puzzle's actually just going to warp in a ton of units and try to break at the ramp, it looks like.
He's going to need a little bit more than that, though. I mean, he's basically...
Goodbye, Robo.
...taking a huge risk with this. I don't know if it's going to pay off, though.
We'll see. Oh, no, this is never going to work. Not in a million years. Sorry.
No, it's not, no.
Sorry, Puzzle. Yeah, but... I think what we're seeing here is Terran's already starting to innovate and adapt to the new changes in the matchup, too.
Look at that. All the gateways except one unpowered.
Yep.
There are a total of 6 bunkers, each with 4 Marines inside.
They're rebuilding those forges.
Yeah, he needs to do that. The Marines all have +1. The upgrades for Puzzle are 1-1. He's going to actually try to go with Zealots here from the back. It may end up working. It's going to be pretty tough, though.
Yeah, well, with 5 bunkers there, I mean, it's going to be really, really tough to break that. And look at that, 4 bunkers at his natural as well, so he's going to be on a solid 3 bases for a good long time. But yeah, this flank by Puzzle, this is really his only chance, you know? This is his only shot at it.
Yeah, Marines starting to take out the Cyber Core. That's very important.
I think they're going to get it, too. Yeah, he could just sacrifice these Marines. does. Oh, even bunkers on the high ground now.
Charge is done. He's going to go for it.
Here we go.
I don't know if this is a good idea, but here comes the attack.
He's got to do something. And he gets one of the tanks right away.
Yeah, Immortal's targeting down the tanks, and he's going to try to break through here. He may be able to do it.
I think he might be able to. Yeah, he's got the Immortals on the high ground. He's already got a Nexus planned. And yeah, he does it. He breaks out. Wow.
I did not expect him to break this, but even so, jjakji is still way ahead. He's had a third base up for quite some time.
Yeah.
He's got tanks and 4 bunkers, as you mentioned, back in this natural. So now Puzzle's just kind of like, well, I guess I beat the first part of this, but now I have to climb up Mount Everest.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though, is that if you look at the upgrades for jjakji, they're really not ahead of Puzzle. You know, if you look at the supply, he's not that far ahead. He does have 3 bases. The trouble now for jjakji is he's got to be like, all right, now I have to find a way to push this in a situation that's not as good with a composition that actually won't be that great if the tech keeps going for Puzzle. So Puzzle's actually just brought this game back in a big way here.
Yeah, very true. He's only 30 supply down. He's got Robotic Support Bay on the way. He's got 2-2 upgrades on the way. That with Chrono Boost, he should finish faster than his opponent. The Zealot drop is not going to be...
drops.
Yeah, it's not going to be super effective, but...
There's a medevac drop,
Did he see that medevac drop with the Warp Prism?
I think he saw it.
He's not reacting. I don't think he probably had vision of it, but didn't see it. Oh, no.
Warp Prism taking some damage, taking a lot of damage. Still able to drop off those Zealots, but there's so many Marines that it shouldn't be a problem. Here comes the medevac drop in the main base of Puzzle. Going to be cleaned up very quickly, though. Yeah, he does
no
need to
blink,
run.
not really able to chase those.
Yep.
Zealots actually somehow able to survive here a little bit longer than I expected.
He did a little bit.
3 Vikings at a time being made for jjakji in anticipation of that Colossus switch.
Yeah. Well, he knows. You know, I mean, he's seen enough of the army composition and everything.
Yeah, he saw the Robotic Support Bay as well with those drops, so he knows what's going on.
Hasn't seen any sort of hint of Templar tech yet, really.
He's actually making 3 Ghosts and 3 Vikings at a time right now, so he's just prepared for everything.
Wow.
This
look
drop
at that.
is going to be great because Zealots are not going to really be able to attack with the positioning of these buildings.
Yeah, and he's actually going to kill both the forges. The upgrades, the 2-2 did finish, but 3-3 is going to be a long time coming now.
Oh, yeah. Nice sniping by jjakji. A critical snipe there.
Totally worth it.
He's not done yet, man.
Another drop.
Going to go for the Nexus here, maybe. Not going to get it, but he will at least damage it.
He might get this Nexus.
He
is going to get the Nexus. I can't believe it. jjakji playing better than I have ever seen him play before. Wow, showing us such a good methodical contain and then aggressive multitasking with drop play.
Yeah, he's super. I mean, he was ahead.
Yeah.
But he is just taking all of his advantages. Right now, he has 9 Ghosts out on the field with 5 Vikings to support them as well.
Yeah, a lot of Archons here, but they're going to get EMP'd so bad.
Yeah, so bad. So good, maybe.
So good. Well, so good if you're jjakji, so bad if you're Puzzle, I guess.
Colossus range finishing here. He only has 1 Colossus out, the second one about to pop, though.
Yep.
They're not going to be ready in time. Here comes the push.
Yeah, this is going to be very dangerous for Puzzle. And the EMP is hitting all the Archons except for 2, it looks like. Those speed lots doing a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Not even bother to sieging up the tanks.
Yeah, and he just crushes everything here. GG!
Wow. jjakji, that was an impressive display of Terran versus Protoss right there. That was a well-tailored build for that map. And he gets a very well-deserved 2-0.
Yeah, and he's 1 game away from making it to the semifinals.
Yeah, no kidding. And man, after those 2 games, seeing him and Oz play against each other just sounds like a dream come true.
Well, you know, not to get too ahead of ourselves, but if he does play against Oz, Oz's style is really good against other types of bio play, but we haven't seen too much of this type of play against Oz. We saw him play against MVP against a similar contain and totally get smacked down. And it's going to be a tough style for Oz to deal with for sure.
Yeah, I'm just like beyond excited. This season has been so great.
It has been, man.
Yeah.
The new format, everything.
Well, just the people that have made it to the round 8. We've got such a good lineup here.
We've got awesome crowds for the round of 8 as well, and I'm so happy to be here casting it with you.
We've got awesome fans at home, awesome fans in bars out there.
There's a Barcraft in Seoul right now at Yaletown. There will be one tomorrow as well, so hello over there at Yaletown and to any Barcrafts out there around the world.
Yep.
Thanks so much for making Barcraft happen and making that possible.
Yeah.
Make sure you thank your bar for doing that. It's awesome. It's actually just one way to kind of sneak esports into the mainstream, you know? I mean, if people go to bars and they see this, they're going to wonder about it. It's awesome.
Sure. Well, you've got 5 minutes to wonder about how awesome it is, but don't take that long. Come back soon. There will be more GSL action here at the Codes.